Welcome to our first live session. We're going to be having so many of these live sessions as we gear towards the elections. So every single day, I will be coming through to update you about what is going on in South Africa, in our country, and ensuring that each and every one of us are prepared for the 2024 elections. But today, I've got a very big and special announcement. I hope you're ready. I hope you're excited. If you've just joined us, the first thing you need to do is click the like button immediately. The second thing that you must do, share this video. Share this video with everybody who you know. Click the share button. Now, I want to know from you, where are you tuning in from today? Where are you seeing us from today? Wow, 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 wow. We've got so many people coming in from all over the country. Now, it's such an important time in our country. We have 90 days to the election. 3 months to the election, 90 days left. Actually, if we want to be pragmatic, 89 days left till the 2024 elections in our country. And as you all know, Arai South Africa is going to be on the ballot paper this year for the elections. And it's an exciting time. And I want us to go through a journey every day where we educate each other about the elections. We talk about what's going on and we make sure that everybody is informed. Now, today I've got a very exciting announcement. I'm excited and I hope you're excited. If you're excited, just give me some fire emojis there in the comment section, or just give me some eyes there in the comment section. Let's see. Now, it started off as a very, very shaky week. Arise South Africa, we heard that the IEC wants political parties to submit ID numbers for the 2024 elections, for them to be on the ballot paper. They essentially want political parties to submit so many ID numbers. Now, if you want to compete for all 9 provinces and the national ballot, you're expected to produce over 50,000 ID numbers. In a country where people don't want to give their ID numbers, in a country that doesn't allow people to give their ID numbers because there's so much crime, the IEC has put this rule. And I went on social media and I shot a video where I explained that this is not right. We're seeing our democracy be controlled, and a lot of people supported the video, but there were some that also felt that, they want it to be more difficult for people to open political parties. Nonetheless, what we are aware of is where we stand by the 8th of March, Friday. If you can look at this timetable, the 2024 election national and provincial timetable, by the 8th of March, there's a cutoff for submission of lists of candidates. So that means that by the 8th of March, we will all know who are the political parties that have qualified by submitting their names for the 2024 elections. Now, the political parties that already exist, the 14 political parties in our country, they don't have to submit anything. It's the new political parties that have to submit something. Now, I believe that these new rules are being brought in to try and stop people from participating in the democracy, because the more people have an option to who to vote for, the more people will vote for an array of people. And there are people who do not want to lose power. They don't want people to have options. So they are making it more difficult for political parties to participate. Remember, in South Africa, for you to participate as a political party, you need to pay 750,000 rand for you to be able to participate. Already, majority of our people cannot do that. So there's already that financial barrier. And now they've added a new barrier to say you must have over 50,000 ID numbers. Now, as Arise South Africa, we started a couple of months back. We're a new baby. And Arise South Africa, we've been seeing growth. I said to somebody that I've looked at all the numbers. We are a fast-growing political party. And we've seen a massive growth. And the moment we heard about this, we all gathered together and we said, we will be on that ballot. Come what may. Arise South Africa will be on the ballot paper for 2024. And we started to continue to collect these ID numbers. Now, we already had started, but we intensified. And everywhere you go, Arise South Africa is collecting these ID numbers. But what I find to be unfair is that a lot of people reached out to me and they said, President Mpho Dagada, thank you for joining the political system in our country because of your voice, because you're not afraid and because you're bold. You need to address this. And we're going to address this. I'm going to choose a day to address this because I believe that they are trying their best to stop new political entrants in the political system. They want to control everything. And they want to do so by making it difficult for people to participate in democracy. And we as a nation, we must fight against it by all means. And there's a story about the Philistines, what they did. And I don't want to get into it in the book of Samuel, but it's a story that tells us that there is a deep state, a wicked state that's trying to ensure that democracy doesn't work for all South Africans. And it will be wise for us to know this and ensure that we prepare for this. So, Arise South Africa, we are on a mission. We are collecting ID numbers. If you have not signed our membership form, please sign the membership form. We need your ID number. And go out there and tell everybody to sign our membership form. We need every single ID number. Our plan is we don't just want to give them the 50,000 ID numbers. We want to flood them with over 100,000 ID numbers. We want to make sure that it is a resounding yes for Arise South Africa on the ballot paper. And I know that each and every one of us can do it. And if you are with me on this mission, I want you to type in the chat box, Arise. I want you to type in the chat box, Arise. I see Lucy's giving us fire emojis. There we go. There we go. Kabit says, thank you, Mr. Prez. Yes, Arise, Arise. We are here. Yes, 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 yes. The beautiful thing about what we are doing as Arise South Africa is we are teaching people that it can be possible. People often used to think that for you to become part of a political party in South Africa, you need to be funded, you need to be part of a cult, you need to be part of white monopoly capital. And we came on the scene as Arise South Africa and we said, no, we refuse to be controlled. We are going to go for the national and provincial elections, and God will provide for us because we understand that good is more powerful than evil. That when good men sit down, wickedness prevails. And what we did, we said we are starting. And where we started, people said, if you don't have a white funder, people said, if you don't have Stellenbosch in your pocket, if you don't have the wicked funding you, if you don't start, you won't make it. And today we are still standing. And we are not standing because some man has funded us. No, we are standing because we, the leaders of Arise South Africa, you and I are the ones that are putting in money to ensure that Arise South Africa is standing. And believe me, we are going to the national and provincial ballot and we are going for the big win. And I'm excited about it. Now, there was a video that Julius Malema did. And in that video, Julius Malema says that Arise South Africa, he said his words were Arise Mzansi is funded by some international corporation. And, the video trended. A lot of people showed me the video and they said, you have to respond because what Julius is doing is he's casting a bad name about Arise. And I said, you know what? We don't want to respond. And they said, no, President, you can't keep quiet. I said, we don't want to respond because those that know about Arise know what is going on. And people said, no, President, you need to respond. And, a couple of leaders said to me that, President, we understand that, you know the truth and the leaders of Arise South Africa know the truth, but you need to respond. And what I did is, at Arise South Africa, we listened to the counsel of the elderly. So we ensured that we responded. So we have responded. I want to show you the video. I don't know if some of you have seen it, but the video trended and a lot of people believed this video. And it's important that we don't keep quiet and let people not know the truth, because a lie can go very far, but when the truth comes out, that lie will have to close down. This is the video. He was saying who's funding Arise South Africa, or he said Arise Mzansi. The video was posted 2 weeks ago and it's got 74,000 views and many comments. So we felt that you cannot keep quiet and allow a lie to continue when the truth is there. Arise South Africa is not funded by whoever it is. And we see in the comment section, people came and defended. You guys actually came and defended. The leaders of Arise South Africa, you guys are amazing. No. I must give it to you. Because even before anything, there were leaders that went out and they responded. Somebody said, it's Rise Mzansi, it's not Arise. So, and people then came in and they spoke and they defended and it was so beautiful in that defense. But I have now released a formal video to explain, because people were saying leadership, there must be a video to explain because people are getting confused out there, and some people are new to politics, they'll believe anything. So Arise South Africa is not funded. We are not funded by white monopoly capital. We're not funded by the wicked. We are not funded. We are a people of faith. People that believe that we will make it no matter what. People that believe that you don't need to wait for somebody to fund you for you to do it. You can go ahead and do it. And when you are doing the right thing, those that will see it will be touched and they will ensure that they support the work. And we are where we are today because of the many donations that people give in Arise South Africa. Our membership fee in Arise South Africa is 150 Rand. And the reason it's like that is because we need money to be able to do what we do. And people have been paying it. People have been paying it and saying, President, let's not get captured. We will pay the membership fee. We will donate. Last week we had a leader who said, I'll donate 10,000, and leaders give. And we are still surviving today because of that. And I have to say this, to say it is God. It is God who is keeping us afloat. And for that, we are ever grateful. And the beauty about this is we are the only political party in the ballot box who is not funded. That's our beauty. We are not funded. When I see the amount of money that these people or these political parties are getting from other people, they are getting money from people that have done wicked things during apartheid. Some of them are getting money from people that have a dodging tax. Some of them are getting money from all forms and all places. And Arise South Africa, we have not been funded. Yet our impact speaks to the fact that there is a big funder, and our funder is God. God and the people that are here online, each and every one of you, when you share, I always say to people that when you come to a video of Arise South Africa, look at the amount of people that will share it. And when people see our videos trend, they think there has to be funding behind this. And no, we have got people that believe the truth. You shall know the truth, and the truth shall set you free. It resonates with your heart when something is true, when something is honest. And those people, that big company of David, they begin to support the work, and the work begins to move forward. So thank you so much for the mighty work that we're doing. Just to clarify again, we are not funded. And we are very open. If anybody wants to see our books are open. You can see our books. You can see our bank accounts. We are not funded. However, it does not mean that we are not looking for funding. So if you are out there and you are touched to give to Arise South Africa, you can reach out to any one of our leaders, get our bank account. It's a Standard Bank account, Arise South Africa. We're a registered political party. It's a political party bank account. And you can give out of the goodness of your heart. And I'm not going to try and conjure words and say, do this and no. We all know when you support something that is right, we all know that you will give and it shall be given back to you. Pressed down, shaken together, running over. I want to know from every single person, if you've paid your membership fee or you've donated to Arise, just give me a yes in the chat box. And if you have not, let's get going. Now, leaders, today is an exciting day. It's an exciting day. And, just so I remember, before they say to me, but President, you didn't tell people about the video because there's a team here in Arise. They said, I must let you know to say, I've created a video. It's available on YouTube. Who funds us? And this video explains that Arise South Africa is not funded. And we've released a formal response to that video. I don't like dealing with gossip. And I found it very, very immature of a political party like a leader like Julius Malema to come out and say something like that without the real facts, But we are not surprised. We know that a lot of people are not happy about the things that Arise South Africa exposes, the truth that we speak. So for us, we love all, we respect all as well, but it was important that we share the truth. Now that we are done with that, let's move on. Now, I wrote a tweet. And so many people supported that tweet. And I love this tweet so much. I want to read this tweet to you. I said, I love the fact that South Africans are watching us, and by us, I mean me and you, build a political party without any white monopoly funder. And I said, this is our prayer. May we prove to generations to come that it's possible to build a non-captured political party. May we be that proof so that the future generations can say, you know what, They were men and women, leaders of Arise South Africa in the 9 provinces of South Africa that built a political party that was not captured or funded from the beginning. But they didn't start because, we've had a breakout from another political party. No, we started because Isaiah 60, verse 1 said, "Arise." And we took that word and we began to run. I want us to take this moment just to realize that we are part of history. What we are doing has never been done. Every other political party out there that started, many of them were started by people who had to go out there and get people that would give them money, and immediately they were controlled. Arise South Africa, we have a privilege of building something where we are not being controlled. And I said to somebody the other day, they said, "But surely there's money coming." I said, "Yes, of course. There's money that I myself, as the president of Arise, there are businesses that I've sold off. There's money that I've given to Arise South Africa to say, for this vision to come to pass, I'm willing to sell everything. If I must sell my car, if I must sell my house, if I must sell my clothes, I'm willing to get rid of everything to see this vision come to pass, because I understand that a vision must have those men and women that are willing to give up and sacrifice everything for the vision to come to pass." And I'm not the only one. There are leaders in Arise South Africa that are with me that are saying, "President, for this vision, for this cause, we will give up everything to make it happen." And it's truly been amazing. Now, there's so much for us to cover and so little time, because I want to make sure that, we use this time wisely. There's something I want to address, and let me play this clip so that we can all see it. There's something that, I thought it's important for us to look at this. This is a news report. Days after the launch of its election manifesto, the party Change Starts Now announced that it will no longer contest the elections. The founder, Roger Jardine, says the party remains firmly focused on its vision for South Africa. I want to play this clip. If you can hear the clip clearly, just type in yes in the chat box so that I know that you're all able to hear it.
Days after the launch of its election manifesto, the party Change Starts Now caught everyone off guard, announcing that it will no longer contest the elections. However, its founder, Roger Jardine, says the party remains firmly focused on its vision for South Africa. He says that the conditions imposed on new parties played a role in the party's decision not to contest the elections this time around.
I mean, we launched this party in December.
Yeah, 10th, yeah.
And last week we presented our manifesto, which is essentially a vision for South Africa. I think the decision by the court, the Constitutional Court, not to regard the matter as urgent, that was last week, really threw a spanner in the works there. We had to take a very realistic view of state of readiness. I mean, there's a really onerous signature requirement. I mean, we're collecting those signatures. But our view was, we've gained a lot of momentum. And I really want to thank many South Africans around the country who came out from Umtata and Abeja and Western Cape and here. But we thought it would be best to make that firm decision.
Oh, this is sad. This is sad. This is a political party that was called Change Starts Now that has now given up because they said that the conditions that the IEC has given are impossible for them to meet. And, I looked at Twitter and everybody was making fun of them to say, yeah, what were they thinking? Hey, this political party thing is difficult. Yeah, they must just give up. And I thought, South Africans, it's dangerous for us when people want to make a change. It's dangerous for us to be happy when they fail. And it's something that, even when there are people out there that are hoping that Arise South Africa will fail. There are people out there that are saying, no, we want to continue with load shedding. We want to continue with unemployment. We want to continue with a state of murder and rape in our country. And it's like they want to see political parties that are new fail. And it's dangerous. And, I want to take us back in the day. The days of the Bible, because this used to happen. And I always say that history repeats itself until the lesson is learned. Now, this was the days of David. In the days of David, there was a tribe that wanted to rule over others. They basically wanted to abuse other people. And I want to tell you what they did to abuse the other people. So we're going to go to the first Samuel chapter 13, verse 19 to 23. Now, Arise South Africa is not a church. No, it's not a church. But we learn from principles. And I want us to learn something here. First Samuel 13, verse 19 to 23 says, there wasn't a blacksmith to be found anywhere in Israel. The Philistines made sure of that, lest those Hebrews start making swords and spears. So basically, the Philistines were making sure that there's nobody who can make a sword or a spear, because they wanted to make sure that they continue ruling in that nation. That meant that the Israelites had to go down among the Philistines to keep their farm tools, plowshares and mattocks, axes and sickles, sharp and in good repair. So it means all the equipment that they needed to use for farming, they couldn't sharpen them themselves. They had to keep going back to beg these guys to say, guys, please give us the tools so that they could participate. They charged a silver coin for the plowshares and the mattocks and half that for the rest. So basically, they were charging them to say, whenever you guys want to do something, give us money and we'll allow you to do it. So when the battle of Michmash was joined, there wasn't a sword or a spear to be found anywhere in Israel, except for Saul and his son Jonathan. They were both well armed. So this is the story before David faces the Philistines. Remember, David faced the Philistines. Now, the background story is that the way the Philistines were being treated, Goliath was there swearing at them, saying, is there no God in your area? You guys are a bunch of dogs. You know, he kept swearing and insulting at that nation. Why? Because they had taken away their weapons. They had taken away everything that they have. Every time that the Israelites wanted to do something, they had to go and beg, can you please help us sharpen our plow so we can farm on our land? And they were laughing. Every time they wanted, they had to go and beg. These people were controlling them. Until the day where they stood up and they said, we're going to finish everybody. And Goliath said, I want any one of you to come and challenge me. Remember, these people did not have any equipment. They didn't have sword. They didn't have spears. They couldn't actually fight back. Everything was leveled against them. Things were against them. Their backs were against the wall. Now we see the same thing, that the political parties that be in our country, they are trying to do the same thing to make sure that no other political party can begin, to make sure that no other political party can succeed, to make sure that no one else can challenge them, to make sure that come the ballot paper, they're the only ones there. We saw the same thing in the days of David. Oh, but David. Oh, but David. David looked at Goliath and said, no matter how big you are, we are here. We are here and we are not moving. Ooh, let me not get into it, because if I get into it, I might just start preaching. But, you know, I want us to look at this pattern to see that there is a form of wickedness, that people want to see new political parties dead. They don't want us to be there. It's like they've joined this cult that exists. They are doing the same thing that the Philistines were doing, where they were making sure that, no, let's not empower them. Let's make sure that they have to pay a lot of money to be in the elections. Let's make sure that they have to run around and give us this. Let's make sure we are not going anywhere. We are here. We are stable. We are ready for the fight. We are prepared to take them head on. Just like they tried it back in the day. They need to go back and ask, what was the result after David was there? Because what we did as Arise South Africa, we started our year properly. We started our year with 40 days. We are prepared for anything. We are ready for the challenge. No, let me not go into it, because if I go into it, we might just start preaching. But leaders, we are working. We are working every single day. We're ensuring, and this is a picture from last week, Saturday, that was posted on Arise South Africa, and said, even on Saturdays here at Arise South Africa team, we are dedicated to meeting deadlines and ensuring that we capture signatures of those who want to see a government that works for them. We are here, hard at work, unfazed and steadfast. We know our purpose and stand firm. Arise, South Africa. Let's arise together. Now, these are pictures from our offices in Pretoria. And last week, Saturday, we sat with leaders and we ensured that we were capturing the signatures. We were collecting this number that they've given us that many people are giving up and they're saying is impossible. We are doing it and we are doing very well. Each and every one of us, all our leaders, we are out, every single weekend. And that's why you need to join us. Every weekend, we are out, we are on the ground, we are available, we are reaching out to people. Even though we are not funded, even though we are not looking at those things, because it's the same. Imagine if David had to look at the fact that he didn't have the sword that Goliath had. Imagine if David had to consider to say, but I don't have the spear and the shield that they have. No, we are not going to wait to be funded or go and beg for money. No, we are doing this thing and we are doing it together as a unit, as a Rise South Africa. Whether they want to fund us or not, we are not interested. We are ready and we are going to conquer. And that's our attitude. And this was beautiful. When we spoke to leaders said, President, there were leaders that came in. They said, President, I'll drive all the way. President will come through. And every single leader is committed. And we are calling on you to say, join us in making history. Every single day we are out. And, if you go on our Instagram page, the Arise South Africa Instagram page, it's arisesouthafrica.org_. You'll notice that we are busy. Every single day, our gazebos are out. Our leaders were at the Doctors' March, by the way. We're at the Doctors' March this past week. We had our leaders there. We had Brian, we had Michael, we had Bunolo, and many other leaders from Alexandra. And the work, I must give a shout out to our leaders in Alexandra, because the work we are doing in Alexandra is amazing. And I'm telling you, we're going to transform Alexandra. From being a township which had many issues, we will transform it to make sure that a world-class city can come out of that. And we are doing so because we are there, we understand the issues, and we are meeting the leaders on the ground and ensuring that our movement is growing. So every single day we are on the ground. So when you look at our Instagram, you'll see that we are busy. The mood is the mood of busy. The mood is the mood of us dealing with Goliath. We are dealing with Goliath every day. We are dealing with Goliath. And, it's been so encouraging. It's been truly phenomenal. And everywhere we go, I said to somebody, at Arise South Africa, the leaders, wherever you are, we will stop you. As you can see, she's walking. We said, sister, you can't continue walking. You need to ensure that we are doing this thing. And our leaders are busy. It's amazing. It's amazing. Wherever we are collecting those signatures. And we've got amazing leaders that are doing the work. Young people are coming out and they're saying, you know what? I'm on my way to school. Although I'm busy, let me just write on your back quickly. Let me sign. Let me do it. Let me move. People out there are tired. And Arise South Africa is the only solution that is available to them. And the work we are doing is truly phenomenal. Now, I want us to do this. We are going to do this every day. So I want every single person right now to share this video. Let's share. If you are on any platform, share the video. Share it to your stories. Share it. And tag 3 people. Tag 3 people to say, the Arise South Africa podcast is on. And every day we are discussing amazing things. And I'm going to make sure that I share my knowledge, that we share everything together and we understand how our nation is changing forever. Now, I've got a big announcement. I'm excited, guys. I'm excited. Last year, we decided to say, as Arise South Africa, we need to work on ensuring that the mood of Arise South Africa can enter every home and be in every household. And we did that by launching our album. And our first song came out, and so many people downloaded the song. So many people listened to the song. And so this was our first song. When you listen to Arise South Africa songs, they are so powerful that you have to take time to really listen to them. So today we are launching our album, our EP. So this was our first song. It came out and people said, this song is refreshing. This song is encouraging them. So go out there, look for the song, download the song, play the song, share the song. But today, my big announcement. Are you ready for the big announcement? Can I see in the chat box? I need people who are ready. If you are ready, in the chat box, type in ready. Let's see it. My goodness, this is amazing. Everybody is saying, arise, arise. Yes, the mighty eagle is arising. Are we ready? Are we ready for the big announcement? Now, this big announcement, I want all of us to share it far and wide. Everybody must share it. Everybody must share this big announcement because this is an amazing announcement. We're going to have so much fun with it. Now, our EP is finally out. Arise South Africa's EP is out, or the album, if you want to call it that. Our songs are out there, and every single place in South Africa, you need to be playing the songs. You need to be playing the songs. The songs are available on each and every music platform. They are available. They are available on Spotify. They are available on Apple Music. They are available on YouTube. They are available in every single music store. They are available. And, the first song we did is I'm Arising. And, woo, this song was powerful. It's a piano song. So, the president, the president, I can't be a president that's just, the president must move with the time. The youth must be involved here. So, we are moving with these songs. Now, that's the first song that we did, and that's the first song in the album. And it says, I'm arising. It's a declaration, and it's a piano song, and I want every single person to make sure that you get it. So that's the first song we released. It's called I'm Arising. And what we're saying in this song is that we're predestined to lead in South Africa, and that's why we're arising. And, the Bible says to us that we are predestinated for good works. And that's what we are as South Africans. And it's important that we all listen to the song. So it's a piano song, a piano beat, and it's an amazing song. Let's make sure that we do it. The second song is called Vote Arise South Africa.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 60.
And here, I start by explaining Isaiah chapter. I'm featured in this one. So you'll hear the president's voice in this one.
One
and
says,
the song is amazing. This is one way.
South Africa. Let us pray.
When you play it when you want to pray for the country, when you want to meditate about the country and understand, what the country is, what the country means. You play this song, you really get in tune. So this song is really amazing. It's called Vote Arise South Africa, and it tells us that we should bow down and pray for our country, South Africa. So that's the second song on the album. The third song is called President Mpho Dagada.
2024 is our 1994.
And this one is the one we're playing at our rally.
South Africa.
Hey,
Lead us,
this one is one of those that whenever we go to rallies, we are listening, we are playing this one. Arise. 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 The third song is We Are Strong. And here we talk about something inside so strong. This one is a powerful song. And, these songs are songs that I want you to spend time meditating on. You don't just play the Arise South Africa songs once. No, it's a message. It's a vision. It's a core message. And the last one is the Arise South Africa prayer, the prayer that each and every one of us are praying to say, as we arise in 2024, may the Lord be with us. May the Lord guide us. So we are ready. We are prepared. 2024 is our 1994 in Arise South Africa is here to stay. We are here to lead the country to where it needs to be. And I want to thank each and every one of you that joined us today. Make sure you share this video. Make sure you like. Make sure that you're subscribed. Every day, Monday to Friday, we're going to be coming in. And we've got exciting stuff coming. We've got podcasts that are coming. We've got poems that Arise South Africa. Every day you'll be hearing about Arise. Our campaign is starting. And as we go in, we are moving in. And there's so many other things I want to tell you. But tonight, I want to thank each and every one of you for joining us. And thank you for supporting us. Together, Arise.